Welcome back from intermission, kids. We'll just shoot here and hope it stays quiet. Our second monster feature tonight also isn't from the 50s. It's from the 40s. So, the Night Monster. Does it say the on there? No, it just says Night Monster. Well, maybe it is just Night Monster. Okay, look. Purdy. With Bela Lugosi, Lionel Atwill, Leif Erikson, Irene Hervey, Ralph Morgan, Don Porter, Nils Aster? Spelled weird. Frank Riker. Okay. Perfect. That's actually a pretty nice poster. Maybe I should have just set it over there. Look, I put a cherry in this one. We're getting fancy. Now, if it was my parents and their swinger friends, they wouldn't have a Bordeaux cherry like that. They'd have a cherry about the same color as my hair. Or my makeup. You know the cherries I'm talking about. Might find their way into a fruitcake. You know what? I haven't had a decent piece of fruitcake since my mother passed. That's been several years ago now. Like 4 years. What the hell? Where'd all that time go? All right, Mom. This one's for you. The Night Monster. Now, if your ghost could just come back here and make some more fruitcake with that weird, like, flavored orange peel stuff in it, yeah. I'm going to eat that and get fat. 1942 Universal Pictures. Oh, we got to see Universal movie. Directed by Ford Beebe. I'm not kidding. Beebe. Starring, yeah, we already went over that. A tormented young woman named Margaret summons a psychiatrist to the mansion she shares with her paralyzed brother. But before Dr. Harper arrives, okay, hang on, let me get this under control here. Carbonated beverage. This is why I don't drink beer on the show. I would just be sitting here belching instead of telling you about the movie. 3 other doctors show up at the doorstep before Dr. Harper. All are assured by everyone that Margaret is crazy. Don't listen to her. She's crazy. Strange things are happening around the mansion, which is referred to as the Towers. I'll try to find a picture. A doctor has been strangled, and then the maid quits. When she quits, she ends up dead too. Can't just quit this place, apparently. Now we have these doctors at the Towers, and one by one they start dropping off. But don't worry. Don't worry. The local constable is on the case. and, you know, it's 1942. It might even be a period piece from earlier. So surely he's going to be competent, right? Along with a mystery writer. Okay, here we go. Agatha Christie showed up to the party. So now we'll get to the bottom of things. Let's see. They must figure out who wrote this. They must figure out who is the killer. Who the killer is. Is it the stern Ms. Judd? Is it the pushy chauffeur? The mysterious Svengali Singh? A reanimated skeleton? That'd be something, wouldn't it? Or is it the shadow lurking in the walls? Or perhaps it's the butler, played by Bela Lugosi. Isn't it always the butler? The butler always takes the fall anyway. He's a fucking patsy. Okay. This is pretty typical of era mysteries, with all the stereotypical characters and even set in a mansion. Rich people problems. The acting was stiff. The dialogue was stiff. The mansion was littered with stiffs. The only thing that wasn't stiff was me. Hello. The biggest stars in the film were relegated to a butler and one of the doctors. That'd be Lugosi and Atwill there. And Atwill was killed off halfway through the movie. This one was a little slow, and I'm going to say below average. So, 2. It's a 2-ring circus on feature 2. That was, The Night Monster. I'm putting a "the" on there, whether it's there or not. Okay. It's the holidays. What are we going to do? So next week, New Year's. I'll be working New Year's for Mad Mike. Because he's young and single, he's got to go out there and mingle. And I'm old and washed up. I still haven't heard a peep out of you. Yeah. How about that one that just magically appeared in my hand? Oh. We got some recent ones. I watched these recently enough to remember them. Sometimes I don't remember the movie until I read the review that I wrote. So I started in 2007. Let's see. So it can be like 16 years ago that I wrote the review. I'm not going to remember that. Next week, on the Late Night Picture Show. What's going on here? There we go. Queen of Black Magic. Now this is not the remake. This is the original 80s, like Malaysia, Indonesia, Islam. So we'll celebrate the new year with Islamic black magic. And Ms. 45, the old 70s revenge piece. 70s, 80s, 70s. So be sure and join us next week to ring in the new year with more 7 and 7s. And a couple of great movies. Good night, kids.